name is Craven, and welcome back to another Minecraft Let's Play video here on my Minecraft 1.20. Actually, no, it's not a 1.21.11 series anymore. I'm actually in 26.1 now, or I don't know exactly which version I'm in now, but just a little recap because it's been a little while, and a little update with everything because I have actually been pretty busy since the last episode. One thing that I've actually been doing since the last episode is I actually started to do long plays in my world. I've only done one so far. I don't remember exactly what I did in the long play, but one thing y'all will notice is as I'm kind of heading over here, we have different roofs now. So this is just phase one of this. I'm thinking we're going to do more at a later point, but right now this side has not been messed with so far. And one thing that we're going to probably end up doing today is going to the Nether, because I actually have a fair bit of resources now to actually do that. And one thing that I did in between the video, the one thing that I did in the video was I actually made a enchantment set. I actually did that. I did all this off of the video. It did show up in the thumbnail because I kind of felt like doing it in the thumbnail was a good idea, but that's kind of where that is. I also outlined this area. We're probably going to work on this in another video, but not quite this one yet, because I do want to kind of figure out the rest of everything. And probably going to the Nether today is going to help a lot, because that way we can actually see what we need to do. So on that note, we also made an entrance to this side. I deleted all of this area. I actually did it with all the tools that I have now, because if y'all can't notice, I actually enchanted some armor and did some stuff with that. This world is not necessarily, this world is more of my fun world, and I just kind of play around with it whenever I do. I'm actually kind of thinking about making this a little bit of a daily series again, most likely. I'm not exactly sure how that will work, but I'm kind of thinking that we could actually start to upload videos every day again, most likely. And my goal is to reach episode 50 at some point. I'm not sure exactly when, but I do know that before episode 50, I want to build a wall around both sides of the village, and then we're going to build a wall around this farming island that we have over there. But what I do think we're going to end up doing real quick is, okay, I am going to need to go get some more of the obsidian, because whenever I was doing everything before, I didn't get as much because I kind of was playing around with it a lot. But now that I actually have time to actually go around my world and kind of be a little bit of a goofball, I can. And that's what we're going to do, because it's been too long since the last episode, and that's honestly my fault. I just kind of got really out of hand. More or less what happened was I got busy with school, and school comes first over anything else. So that's the main reason. It's nothing really against making videos on YouTube. It's just school is a priority and should always be a priority when you're in school. So I just kind of think about it like that. And plus, I have summer classes right now, so that's why I'm also out of whack. So I've just been all over the place, guys. That's all. Um, and whoa, my volume went off. That's not good. There we go. it's been it's been a crazy time the past few while. I do actually kind of think that okay, if I wanted to, I think I can actually get a lot better with this game, I think. And I actually probably am wondering if I need to start having a guide to go by when making these videos, because I feel like I have like nothing to really talk about when doing this now. I feel like there was something down here somewhere. Yes. This is what I did last time, was I actually did this whole thing here, and yes, I know it might look like I did something else, but I more or less did this because I wanted to make sure I actually had everything pretty much commanded already and done, which now that I actually kind of think about it, I might actually need a lot more than this, and I might actually need some other stuff too. But let me actually see how much we have right now. We have 11. I'm going to grab one more piece just in case. But one thing I am noticing is that we probably do need to get back to the base because it might actually be turning nighttime soon. Also, I do not know if... I don't know if I actually have a piece of... I don't know if I have any... That's a good question. I wonder if I have any flint to make flint and steel, because I know I have the iron. I probably do. I 1000% feel like I do. I believe I do, at least. I could be wrong, and I could not, but I do think I actually have the resources that I need. I just have to look through my inventory. Also, one thing that we did actually work on that I did not show y'all was I reorganized and redid my storage unit. I was going to actually do that in today's video, but I kind of thought that, in last minute, I thought that maybe doing a little... Nether excursion would be a good idea, because it's been how long now? 29 videos going on to my 30th video, and I have not gone to the Nether yet. That is just a little bit whack. But yeah, as y'all can kind of tell, we did actually do some things, and I did actually bring some blocks in that I haven't quite used yet. But I have on my inventory because we've been doing a lot of stuff around. And I haven't done this quite yet because I just didn't have the time to. And we kind of were all over the place when doing everything. So that's that. There is gravel. I don't know if I'd be able to get it from that. There's flint. Where is iron? I need iron. Oh, I actually think I might know where it could actually be, if anything. I think I might have some at the mining outpost. If I don't, then I probably have it at my starter house. And one thing I have actually thought about is completely restarting at the beginning of episode 50. Maybe at episode 51 I start a season 2 to this world and kind of start fresh in a new area, because I feel like I've kind of lost my touch in this area, and it doesn't feel the same anymore. And that's why I've kind of been like out of it too. I've kind of been less motivated to do things. But I don't think that's a terrible thing. It's just a thing I've started to feel due to having massive burnout. And Craven, you gotta be a little bit better about that. Okay, so there's a piece of iron right there. It's gonna be done before daytime, so there we go. And I actually might have a place for this. I might, you know what? I don't know where I would build the portal right now. Like, if I had a permanent spot where I would put the portal, I don't know where I would put it. But I do believe that it would be a-okay with whatever I end up doing with it, because it wouldn't be that bad of an area. And maybe I'm wondering here. I'm just trying to figure out the best spot for this. At least I could just place it somewhere random for right now, like in the middle, like on the side of the wall here or something, and kind of make an entrance to it at some point, which that would actually be a good idea. You know what? I have an idea. I know where we're gonna put this. I think putting it on the side of one of these walls. And I'm gonna turn this on for right now because I need to make sure I have this right. Okay, so wax. This might actually work pretty well though. So, okay. I do need to kind of make sure I actually do this right here. So, I believe that that works. So, let's just. You gotta be kidding me. Good thing it's actually easy to break now because I actually have the things that I need for it. But I'm thinking what these do is this will go like this, and then this will go like this, and then I think I'll just. Okay. What we're gonna need to do then, and this will actually kind of work out pretty well, because this could actually work out with the design here, because I do think I might actually have a good design with this build here. This is just like for right now, because I do kind of feel like I don't want to mess up everything here, but I also don't want to make it not make sense. So for now, I think what we'll do is, until we actually figure out what we need to do here, I do actually need to go back to I need to go up here, because what we're going to do right now is we are going to go on ahead and I am going to do this, and I'm going to make some fence gates. But I do actually need to make some sticks too to help with this. So what I'm mainly doing with this is I'm doing this to make sure I don't have any issues I'm thinking about it in the fact that I might have issues with these so-called things in the future. And I know I'm hearing the dogs. I actually got 3 dogs now, and I actually have names for them, but that will be revealed all in the next video because I do want to actually make a few things interesting in the next video. Or more or less, I'm making it to where I don't know. That will all be revealed at a later date. I will say that. How about that? And what we will do is we will go on ahead and do that. And the portal is revealed. This is not the permanent spot for the portal. Or should it? You know what? It might actually not be a bad idea to keep it here. Because it would be like, I'd basically be entering into the main area. Guys, that's not good. And I don't know if hold on, okay. So, should we move this? I'm gonna move this mainly because of the fact that I'm really anxious about having a nether portal that is purely basically in the way of everything else. Or more or less, I don't want a nether portal that is just not right. And I would rather have a better spawn than that, if that makes sense. So, yes. And I know I'm going to need to fix up this mistake at another point. But right now, I think that we are A-okay. I'm purely doing this because I don't want to have the worries of dying because that would be terrible. And I only have one hand, and that would kind of be a little bit dangerous. So, yeah. But we are A-okay, babe. We are A-okay peoples. We just have a lot of stuff that we need to get done. And a lot of stuff that we need to kind of more or less fix up because we did this. So I know I'm more or less like not making sense right now, and I do make sense half of the time, but I also don't want to perish on my own body. So yeah. But what we're gonna do, I think, is we could actually make a permanent spot for this. I should have honestly thought about this before we actually went to the Nether, because I know we just went to the Nether too. So yes, and actually, I might have an idea. So get the bread. I need to eat because I do actually sprint a lot because it helps me keep a little bit on cue, and it doesn't make me feel like I'm going so slow. It's like too tiring, but that's okay. Everything's a-okay right now. Hey, Buster. Actually, you know what? Since we're over here, the reason I was saying that, in the next video, we will be building a doghouse. The dogs' names are Buster, Bella, and Blaine. Buster is the one over there. Blaine is one of them, and I don't know which one's going to be Bella. But, that will all kind of be said later on. You know what? It might not be a bad idea to... Okay, I think I might actually have an idea I'm gonna need to go back over here because I am gonna do it over here. I'm gonna build a little hobbit hole here. This is gonna go inside the mountain a little bit here. Okay, so we're gonna need to go down a little bit though. Okay, so get these out, and then I do actually kind of want to make sure this is at least a little bit down more below, I think. Like maybe down to right around here. And I will actually make this a little bit, make a little bit more sense once we purely get all this kind of cleared out here. And I probably will end up making this a little bit more pretty, but for now I think that this might just have to do. This might just have to work for now. Okay, so it goes up to 3. And I actually kind of like this idea where we kind of go into a hole and it's like buried down here. And what we can do is we can seep out the nether into the area, and then we kind of enter in here, and like one of these builds can be like the information center, and then we go down and then the house is over there. So first things first, before we actually need to go to bed, actually I have a bed on me, so I could actually sleep right now. I kind of forgot that. Excuse me, guys. My throat's been messed up, and I've kind of been a little bit sick for the last little while. So, yeah. So 3, and then there, and then let's actually place that right there because no one's really going to see that. So there, and then let's see where we actually. If we spawn in the air again, I'm gonna be a little bit mad because. Okay, good. But, dude, no. You are not gonna kill me. Okay, so. Well, I have a diamond sword. What am I doing? I can actually do this well enough. Okay, if I die, I die though. Wait. I need to change my controls because I would have died there. And I actually just realized I could get some happy gas too while I'm here. Did he die? And there's my old portal there. So I need to kind of. What is this spawn? What is this spawn right now? Okay. I need to turn off the. Okay, there we go. So this spawn is just a little bit interesting. Okay, so and I probably should be safe here too, so you know what? I'll do this. How do I turn off the fog? Video. Huh. Interesting. I can do it at a later point. But this is a little bit interesting there, so I'll keep it like that. So that's just interesting. I actually do want to kind of explore this a little bit better. I actually need to probably get a little bit better of a look here. Um, I don't want to do the I don't want to do anything over there quite yet because I do know that that might not be the best thing to do today at least. And I actually want to kind of at least just gather a little bit here and then maybe we can go for a little bit of swing here. So why is that? Did the ghast really link it back up? Oh my god. So I might actually have a new portal to actually go look at later. I don't know. um I think I want to do something here because I don't want to actually end up dying. Okay. So that works. I do actually want to go mining for this, so I keep on forgetting that that's instant mine. You know what? I need to clear out my inventory a little bit. I need to clear out my inventory a tiny bit because I do want to kind of have some of these blocks. So might actually be a good idea. I'll clear it out. I'll clear the non-essential things because I don't know why I didn't clear out my inventory before coming in here, but probably a bad idea, honestly. Actually, what I could just do here, I need to organize a little bit better. So let's just keep it like that for now. And what we can do is we can just kind of play around with this a little bit better, maybe. I did want to kind of get some of this quartz though, and if I can find any other things, that would be great too. You know what? It might actually help if I kind of try to go back up to my little area here. I need to take down the coordinates for the Nether portal so we don't lose it. And I died. And You gotta be kidding me. Why did I do that? Okay, so, I'm gonna try to figure out where I need to go back to, and then I will be right back. Give me just a little bit, okay? I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back, and pretty much it was a little bit crazy. Sorry, I don't know if there's gonna be an echo in this video, but sorry if there is. I'm in a little bit of a pinch when it comes to a few things, so sorry about that. But I'm still surprised that I actually did what I did though, because I was like, there's no freaking way that that's going to happen. And also, um, should take down these coordinates. Okay. Negative 16, 91, and 172. Okay, so those are the coordinates, F3, and then T gone. Okay, so I should have that now. I think what we're gonna do now is I honestly should have made armor before this video. Ooh, actually, that would actually be kind of cool to get to. You know what? Let's go up this way. Oh, shoot. Nope. Okay, so do that. We're not going to go that way for at least a moment here. Um, oh, shoot. Nope, 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 nope. Not gonna die here. Not gonna die again. I keep on. Okay. So I need to pay attention here because I almost just died. I almost just died, and I do need to pay attention here. So, and why am I running into so much lava here? I'm kind of wanting to just kind of go through here because I do know that that would actually kind of be a little bit cool. I know I'm kind of breaking a lot of stuff up, but I'm kind of more or less just playing around, I guess. It's cool to be in the Nether again though, because I haven't really like fully played around in the Nether. And I don't know if it's a good idea to get the that right now. I don't know. I'm honestly just kind of more or less all over the place because of all that stuff that just happened. Um, I don't know. Let's see where we go here. I know I'm going down below. And I would actually have been dead there. Interesting discovery, though. Okay, so I need to get up top there. Maybe I could get rid of this. Oh, gosh. You gotta be kidding me. Good thing I did set my spawn though, because I'm not even having it with this guy anymore. Um. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Don't be that it. Oh, just. I hate this game. I hate this sometimes. It's just a little bit crazy. And yes, I am playing this as a one-hander. I do play this with one hand, so just understand that's probably more or less why I'm so all over the place right now. And dude, if I lost my thing because of you, I'm gonna be mad. And don't die, Craven. Don't die. Where is the sword? Where is my freaking sword? You gotta be kidding me. Oh no! Well, well, um, I just lost everything. Okay, well, guys, I do think today might actually be this might be a sign that today is just not my day. So I would say this has kind of been more of an interesting video to kind of be with, but what I will do is I'm just gonna kind of make this as a little bit of a crazy video. This is more or less just like a lot of stuff all over the place, so I'll say that. But on that note, let's just go on ahead and say that's the end of this video. I know I'd already said that, but I will see you on the next one. We'll just kind of get rolling on everything. I'm thinking we'll probably end up doing the farms in the next video because I don't know exactly what we will end up be. I don't know what we're gonna do with all of the stuff that's missing. And I lost all the good things I got. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, well, this has been an interesting one. I'm gonna let y'all go here, and I will talk to you on the next one. So, goodbye.